I think so, man. I think when you go to a new school and you seek out a new opportunity, I think you have to put your best foot forward and enter a new locker room, be around new guys, just being yourself. And I think that's what has gotten me to this point, being in the starting quarterback and having the opportunity to go out there and lead these guys day one. So I'm excited for it, and it's been a great 8 months of preparation leading up to this day. I think it was evident, man. I think the entire quarterback room put in the work and put in the time and the commitment. This entire fall camp, this entire summer, and dating back to our spring season. But what's evident and what's clear is my experience, and I think that's invaluable. It's one of the invaluable assets that I bring to this offense and bring to this team. So those guys, Dillon and Quad, have done a tremendous job of putting themselves in a position to go out and successfully lead this offense. But like I said, I think experience is something you can't replicate. So like I said, I'm excited to lead these guys day one. I disagree with Coach on a small level there, but it is a lot faster, and I think these guys, they've played at such a high speed and high tempo for the past couple of years that really no one else has played at in the country. So, and it shows with their numbers and the points that they put up. So that transition, just getting in better shape has been the biggest thing for me, and having the guys up front, being able to push them, and JJ leading that group, and obviously the guys out wide and the backs, they've been accustomed to it, so they're able to kind of help me along and push me along as we're driving down the field, and that's one of the offense's biggest assets, and will put us in give us a huge advantage against a lot of these other teams. Yeah, man, I think the fall, I think is you spend more time around the guys and around the offense and in the facility with the coaches. I think you start to naturally get more accustomed to just the mindset and the mojo of what the program is and what they're looking for out of their guys. And like I said, being around the guys, you start to have the same mindset and the daily mindset, which I think is a huge thing, and not a lot of people take that into consideration. But if you're on the same page as the guy that's sitting next to you, then your operation's going to be a lot smoother. Oh, for sure, here, yeah. Like Coach said, at Notre Dame I had 80,000 people packed the stadium every weekend, but I don't think it's going to be the same type of atmosphere that I'm going to experience down here. Meaning that I think it's going to be a little bit more rowdy and hyped up, and my adrenaline's going to be pumping. So yeah, I'm going to be nervous. I hope everyone's nervous. I think if you're not nervous, then you really don't care about what the outcome. And I think after the first drive, after the first play, hopefully the butterflies will leave the stomach, and then we'll be rolling. Kind of overwhelmed. I'm not a guy who likes to draw attention to myself, but obviously it's a big opportunity, a big achievement, and I'm excited to go out and prove those people right, the ones who believe in me and believe in my abilities. I don't think I have much to prove. I just want to, like I said, I want to prove those people that believe in me right. And I just spoke about it with Mark. I'm going to go out there and soak this moment in and understand that it's a privilege to be out there and to go have another second chance to lead a group, a highly touted group, a great institution, a great program that's on the rise, and to have this opportunity is once in a lifetime. Not a lot of people get to do it once, better yet twice. For sure, man. He called me. He wasn't in the team meeting. He was doing something with his knee, taking care of that, but he FaceTimed me. He made sure to FaceTime me right after the announcement was made, and he just wished me luck and said he's in my corner, so I couldn't appreciate it more. Yeah, that's tough, and that takes time, and that's the only thing that you can, that's the only thing that can kind of, make progress, right? Help you make progress in that aspect of joining a new team and spending time with those guys on and off the field. I think is the biggest thing. And I think 8 months later, I think I'm in a good position and where the guys trust me on and off the field, which is important. So we're excited for sure. I think that's just naturally, and but some of the receivers are great guys, and then obviously the guys up front, you want them to be your friends. And, have their support, and I think I do. Last year was a great season for me, man. We went 12-0 and then got later, but for me personally, man, I think it was a great experience. When I look back on it, I don't have any regrets. Now I'm excited for this new opportunity, but last year I learned so much about myself, so I think that's why I look at it as a positive. And the way I was able to react to adversity, and just bringing that experience, being able to bring that experience of going through highs and lows, and being able to talk with guys, because we're going to experience lows, we're going to experience highs here. And it's all about staying level keeled, even keeled throughout the football season, because everyone knows so much can happen in the college football season. So, yeah, it had to happen last year, so that's one thing I learned. And so it's another experience that I'm able to bring over here, having this be my 5th year football. So it's not much of, it's not pressure for me anymore. I understand that this is a privilege, and I'm just excited and happy to be out, be able to do it again. Yeah, for sure. I think I've become more confident in my abilities, and I think that supersedes every other aspect that you can have at this position. Not at all. I think the way he prepares is the thing that will separate Dillon from a lot of other college quarterbacks in the years to come. And I told him that, and I told him he's going to be one hell of a player. Yeah, I think all those guys, man, all those guys that came in this year, the receiver position and the running back position, good. Up front, all those guys look good, and I think they'll be exciting. And I think we're pretty deep at wide receiver this year, so if those guys get on the field, I can trust them. They've run with the 1s and the 2s, so I think they have some special abilities, and to be able to go out there and play if their number's called. Yeah, I wasn't in his position, man. I wasn't in that quarterback room, and I didn't get the nod, especially as an 18-year-old. So the way I thought he handled it, I thought was tremendous, and I made sure to tell him even right after the announcement, I'm like, dude, I'm going to need you as much as you're going to need me in this next 5 months. And I told him he needs to stay engaged, needs to keep a smile, whether it's fake or not, on his face. And as I'm coming off the sideline, I need his eyes. 4 eyes are better than 2 eyes, and if he sees something on the field that I wasn't able to catch, I'm going to need it. And I told him I'd be there the same exact way as a big brother coming off the field if he were to be playing. So I told him it's all love and nothing's changed. I think it'd be electric, man. I have no doubt that we'll be able to put up similar, if not better numbers than they did last year. And, they put up some phenomenal numbers last year. So you guys all know about the weapons that we have, and then whoever's at quarterback throwing them the ball, just do that simple thing, getting them the ball, and they'll do the rest. Running out the tunnel and winning and experiencing the bounce house. So and playing with these guys, man. These guys are so excited, and the rise that they're on, just to be able to help them continue that rise and go accomplish something special. Nope, I haven't. I don't know why I haven't, but he's never brought it up. Typically, coaches who are that good tend to watch their old film and reminisce, but he hasn't. And maybe I'll go back and look at it now that you say that.
Hey, YouTube.
Some film. Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah, they had film back then, but yeah, he's not that old.
Well, he could be a Hall of Famer. I mean,
for sure, no doubt. He's a hell of a player, and from what I hear, he's a lefty. From what so
still is.
Yeah, still is.